you're all entitled to a peaceful protest, and we want to keep it that way.
What started out as a quiet protest against the Site C dam this morning quickly got interrupted as one of the picketers was arrested. Peace Region resident Mark Myers was one of about a dozen protesters who gathered outside of the Site C hydroelectric dam work area on Old Fort Road, advocating for a stop to BC Hydro's project. But instead of standing off to the side like the other protesters, Myers decided to take a stance on the road between the entrance and exit to the work site.
I'm standing out here in the middle of the road, scratching the road with a stick, not letting any traffic by, because I'm really absolutely choked at the mindless devastation they've done to this valley already.
BC Hydro security asked Myers to move, but he continued to stand his ground, and then the Fort St. John RCMP was called to the work site. Myers was arrested for breaching the peace. As for why Myers is going the extra mile to stop the dam, he says he wants to tell future generations that he fought for what he believes in.
I will be able to tell them, at least I stood up and tried to stop them from flooding the valley, instead of not saying a word. And either I won or I lost, but I did something.
Protesters continued to rally after Myers' arrest, and Hudson's Hope resident Nidra Forrester says she's fighting against the dam because the project will not only affect her, but much more.
I am a small part of it, but it's a much bigger picture than just my few feet of flooded land. It's the whole valley.
Last month, BC Hydro reached 100 days of construction on the project, but Forrester says this is not an accomplishment.
This is just destruction. They said it's not 100 days into construction of Site C dam. It's, over 100 days of destruction of the Peace River Valley.
Myers hopes the protest today will help create some action in the fight against the project.
Maybe make people a little bit more aware of what's happening to the Peace Valley, and maybe some more people will stand up and voice their opinion against what's going on.
According to a news release from the Fort St. John RCMP, Myers was lodged in a cell for a few hours until the protest was over, and no charges will be laid against him. Kerrisa Wilson, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.